Are you taking an ABRSM exam soon and want to get the best possible mark in the oral tests? Then this video, in which I will explain exactly what the examiner is looking for, is for you, and that's coming up next.
Music Online UK.
Oral tests are possibly one of the most feared parts of the ABRSM exam, but they needn't be, because with good preparation, you can be confident of getting a good mark in this section of the exam. It is interesting to note that in the official ABRSM marking criteria for the oral tests, a distinction is given for confident responses, whereas only 12 to 14 marks are given for cautious responses, even if you get most of the questions correct. So sound like you believe in yourself, even if you're not too sure about your answers. By the way, it's always worth having a go, because you only get 0 marks if you don't even try. You get 6 to 8 marks just for having a go, which strangely means that 1 to 5 marks don't even exist. When it comes to the singing parts of the exam, I always recommend my students start with a consonant sound like la, da or ta. If you just try it and you sing da, the note has a definite beginning, whereas if you start with a vowel sound like ah, the note has a very airy beginning and it's harder to pitch it in tune. So just by putting a consonant on the beginning of the notes, like saying da or ta, it gives you confidence. Also, remember to support the note when you're singing with your stomach muscles. If you place your hand around your belly button and just cough, you can feel some muscles tightening there. And these are the muscles you use when you support the note as you're singing. So, as you sing the note da, put your hand just around your belly button and feel these muscles tightening as you support the note. Da, like that. Also, I have found that many of my students are simply just shy. They don't like singing in front of other people. And if confidence is your problem, then practice singing in front of other people. I know, that sounds like your worst nightmare, right? But you don't want your first experience of singing in front of someone else to be the examiner. Get that out the way, get that embarrassment out the way first, and practice singing in front of other people. Next, and very importantly, you should be prepared. You should know what to expect. Now, the oral tests follow a very precise formula, and if you know what to expect, you will feel prepared, you will feel confident on the day. For example, in the C test at grade 5, there is a question about musical features. And after that test, there is another question about stating the time signature, or stating how many beats are in a bar. Now, first of all, the examiner will tell you what musical features to look out for and play a piece. Then again, he will play an extract from that piece twice and ask you first of all to clap the rhythm and then to state the time signature. That means that by the time you hear the question about the time signature, you have heard this piece 3 times, ample time to be thinking about the answer to the question even before the examiner has asked it. Now, to help you with your preparation and so your confidence, which will get you a much better mark in the exam, I have on this channel a playlist called Aural Trainer, which is more than just a series of practice tests. It's a series of training videos on every test in every grade of the ABRSM and Trinity exams. And for even more help, download the ebook How to Get an ABRSM Distinction, which goes into in-depth analysis on every aspect of an ABRSM exam. So what are you waiting for? Don't leave the oral tests to chance. Start preparing today.